Hey, what's up? It's Tony. I hope you enjoyed the video you're about to watch and you get some useful information from there that you can utilize in your own life so that you can have a healthier, much more enjoyable lifespan. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here's a tip, right, related to stress that I started to eliminate from my life as I've gotten older, and in order to maintain and be proactive in my health, because of course food and exercise and moving are super important, but it's also too about what's going on in here. That's critical, and the only reason I know that is because I knew who I was before I was sick, and I know who I am afterwards. And one of the things that I had to do was a lot of mental gymnastics. I love very much that phrase. And one of the mental gymnastics that I had to do was I had to stop worrying about what other people are doing or what they think of me. Because at the end of the day, it's none of my business. It doesn't concern me. It doesn't affect me, right? It changes nothing. So on the side of what other people are doing. Listen, go on any social media, right? Go on the TV, your computer, your phone, whatever the case may be, right? And we are preoccupied with other people's lives, right? And yes, it's great to use other people's lives as a gauge for aspiration or a gauge for positivity or a gauge for, many things, but the problem is that a lot of what they're doing, right, is not realistic, and it doesn't concern you. It could be such as what the K sisters are doing and what's happening in. I don't know, right? But there's a preoccupation with endless scrolling and dropping comments about other people's lives that have absolutely nothing to do with us, and bringing quality to our own lives that is so much more important than what other people are up to, and where they're traveling to and how much money they made in passive income and who's arguing with who. And it's really, at the end of the day, a huge distraction, and it's nonsense. And it's not, if you're at a certain age in your life like I am, right, where I'm on this side of my life, not on this side, right? I don't have time. When I sit down and I really think about what it is that I'm absorbing and what is steering my mind and changing my paradigm, it hasn't moved my needle forward at all. So I choose to work on myself and bring value to my life and take proactive approaches to the quality of my life. And I do believe that has helped me with the other aspects sometimes, that it's really hard to remain consistent with your eating habits. It's really hard to maintain your exercise program. If this leads this, and this, you need to give commands. You need to give your subconscious commands. And if you don't, other things will take over, right? And that will dictate what it is that you're doing every day. And I know this firsthand because I've gone down the rabbit hole and spent time and left comments about what I thought about so-and-so was wearing at the red carpet, la 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 la, and this sports. It's just, I'm not saying you can't be entertained. I'm not saying, but so long as you're giving that much to yourself, if not more. So get this right. Be careful what goes in, because it is what your life will become. And there's lots of other things that you could be doing to improve the quality of your lifespan.